Hello traders, this is Fawad Razakzada, market analyst for City Index. Today is the 4th of December. So the dollar has bounced back ahead of key US economic data. Now, as you can see, the euro dollar has fallen after holding resistance at 106. And now it is below 105 ahead of the release of key economic data from the US. We have ISM services PMI coming up in under 3 minutes, so it will be out before this video goes out. And tomorrow we have the OPEC meeting, unemployment claims, and the big one is the non-farm payrolls report on Friday, which is expected to come in at 218k versus a disrupted 12k the previous month. Watch out for revisions. So if economic data from the US comes out stronger, we could see the dollar recovery gather momentum, and we could see new lows for the euro dollar as a result. So what I would be watching for is a daily close below this blue shaded support area to potentially trigger a fresh wave of selling in the euro dollar. And if that happens, then the next target for me would be the liquidity resting below 103.33, which was the low from November. And below that is 103, then the other handles like 102 and so on. On the upside, should we break decisively above 106 area, then that could trigger a short squeeze rally towards 107, possibly 107.70 before the euro dollar decides on its next move. Another euro pair to keep an eye on is the euro yen, which has bounced back along with all the yen crosses. However, the trend has been bearish on the euro yen over the last couple of weeks, and it has broken lots of support levels. And one of those support areas was around the 158.70 area, the shaded orange zone, which is now being retested from underneath. So it could potentially hold the euro yen down, and we could see a potential breakdown. So I would zoom in on the lower time frames to see if there are any signs of traps being formed. And if we do see signs of weakness emerge on the lower time frames, then that could potentially signal for a trend resumption. In that case, we could see a revisit of 156.50 area, which is the first level of support. Below that, we don't have too many obvious targets except the lows from September and August at 155.15 and 154.41. So we could see that a potential breakdown below those levels in the days ahead, but we now need to see a reversal stick on the daily time frame on the euro yen. However, if we don't see that and we go above 158.70 on a daily closing basis, then that could potentially pave the way for a short squeeze rally towards 160. Keep an eye on gold prices because it hasn't really moved much, but it could do as it tests this potential area of resistance. Now, a couple of weeks ago, last Monday, we saw this big bearish engulfing candle on gold that caused the metal to break lower, but we haven't seen any downside follow through. It is, however, testing this area of resistance right now, so it could potentially resume lower from here. And if it does, the first level of support I would watch below this area would be at around 25.80, followed by 2500, this blue shaded zone. However, if you don't see a sell-off and we instead break this trend resistance, then that could pave the way for a run towards the stronger resistance zone of 27.08 to 27.25 area. Now, for more market analysis and insights, make sure to check out the news and analysis section at cityindex.com. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.